Once upon a time, there were three little elephants who lived with their parents. When the elephants grew old enough, they went out into the world to live on their own. The first little elephant lived in a small wooden shack. One day, there was a knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the big bad mouse. Open up at once.
Hello, is anybody there?
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
That's strange. Someone knocked on my door, but whoever it is, they seem to have gone away.
The big bad mouse was frustrated, so he wrote a note and slipped it under the elephant's door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears." Later that day, the elephant found the note.
A big bad mouse? Oh no, I never seen a mouse, but it sounds very scary. I imagine that it must be giant, much larger than an elephant. I'll bet it has big yellow eyes and long sharp teeth. Oh no, help, there's a big bad mouse on the loose. I must run away before it comes back to my house. I must run for my life.
The elephant ran through the wooden shack, tripping over tables and bumping into chairs. The terrified elephant leapt through the back door and ran all the way to the second elephant's house. The second elephant lived in a brick house. It was larger than the first elephant's wooden shack. It also had a doorbell, which the first elephant rang. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
Hello, who's there?
It's me. I'm so scared. There's a mouse on the loose. Can I stay at your house, please, please?
A mouse. I've never seen a mouse. It sounds very scary. I imagine that it has long claws and sharp teeth. Hurry, come inside, quick, and lock the door behind you.
A few minutes passed. The two elephants sat in frightened silence. Suddenly, the doorbell rang.
I'm not answering it.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not answering it either.
The big bad mouse kept ringing the bell, but no one answered. Finally, he grew frustrated and slipped a note under the door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house, I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears."
Oh no, this is terrifying. Now the big bad mouse has come to my house.
Oh no, what will we do? Where will we go?
There's a gigantic frightening, fierce mouse and loose. Run, we must run for our lives.
The two terrified elephants stumbled out of the house, tangling up their legs and tripping over one another. They left through the back door of the house. They didn't stop running until they arrived at the third elephant's house. The third elephant lived in an enormous mansion that had a long driveway and a swimming pool.
Oh.
The two elephants rang the doorbell and James the butler answered. As soon as he opened the door, they ran past him, shouting and waving their arms wildly.
Oh my. Oh no. It's horrible. It's terrifying.
Do something. Call for help. Call the police. Call your...
Get a hold of yourselves, both of you. Now slow down. Tell me what you're frightened of.
A mouse.
A mouse? Why didn't you say so? I've never seen a mouse, but I imagine a mouse would be humongous, larger than this mansion. I think it might have scales and might be fire.
The three elephants huddled in fear. They remained very still, listening with extreme care. After a few minutes, the doorbell rang.
Don't answer it, James.
We're not Master Elephant.
It's a mouse, James. A humongous, terrifying, scaly, fire-breathing mouse.
Don't be ridiculous. Mice are tiny, furry creatures who scurry across the floor and eat nothing but seeds and berries.
James went and opened the door. The three elephants were so frightened now that their eyes were popping out and their ears stood straight out from their heads.
What do we have here? A tiny little mouse.
Can you please deliver a message to the elephants? Please tell them to treat the big bad mouse will rip through your garden and tear down your house. I'll tug on your tails, I'll pull on your ears, I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears.
Elephants, come here. You must face your foe. And I must say, he's not especially scary.
The three elephants walked very nervously toward the door. The first and second elephants were looking over the shoulder of the third elephants. The three frightened elephants stared at the doorway, but no one appeared to be there besides James the butler. They looked to the left, they looked to the right, they looked up, then they looked down. There on the doorstep stood a tiny little mouse.
But you're so small.
We've never seen a mouse before.
Really not that frightening at all.
Yes, elephants, I did not know this the way you look. You're very, very frightening. Eat elephants.
And with that, the mouse scampered into the woods. At last, the elephants had seen that a mouse was very small. They were never frightened of mice again. At last, the mouse had learned that elephants were very large. The mouse never again threatened to open up an elephant's garden or tear an elephant's house. Everybody lived happily ever after. The end.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.